Hi everybody, it's Kristin. So this is the first official video for Drugstore December, aside from the haul and intro that you've already seen. I actually recorded this intro when I started the series, but something happened with the audio on it, so I'm kind of re-recording that, and then it will pick up where it stopped the problem. This is going to be 4 looks, 2 palettes, and I'll explain it a little bit in the next segment here, but I'm going to be using the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild, which was highly requested, and then also the I Heart Matte, because there are no mattes in this. So I just wanted to kind of record a little intro because it kind of got cut off on the other one, and so now you will see look 1. I have the Revlon Color Stay, and this is the normal to dry skin in 200 Nude, and I set that with the L'Oreal True Match powder in N2. Bronzer today is my Catrice bronzer. Remember how much I love this. And for blush today, and that I am using, like I said, Wet n Wild, I'm using the one in Heather Silk. Super, super pigmented. For concealer, I have the CoverGirl in Olay 210. And then Complexion Perfection to set that. Okay. Excuse me. So on my eyes today, you know, a lot of you wanted to see a 4 looks 1 palette with the Comfort Zone. And while that's what I'm going to try to stick with, and so, I don't know, maybe the title will say something like that, I don't know. I am going to use this as the major shadows for the week. I can't use just this alone, for me personally. There's no matte in here, and I need to have matte because I'm 39. So I am in conjunction with all of these products that I use when I use Wet n Wild. I will be using the I Heart Matte palette, which also came out again, and I don't remember what the name of it is, but so today all over my lid I used the brow bone color on the teal side, which is kind of a taupe with a little bit of green in it. Who doesn't like a good taupe? And then excuse me, on my brow bone I used this brow bone color, a matte, kind of like Brulee. I used a combination of the brown bone and the eyelid as a transition-ish color. And then I took this crease color on the brown side on a 224 brush, so a really fluffy brush, and kind of went over the crease with that as well. And then for my outer corner, I just used the brown crease color from the I Heart Matte palette. I used a Milani eyeliner in green. So it's a retractable one, like that. And then I used that top and bottom, and then I smudged that in with really carefully because of the fallout with this crease color here. So I will zoom you in. So that is the look. And then on my, for mascara, I'm using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. And then for lipstick today, I used the 915B by Wet n Wild. It looks like this. Look at us, that funny stuff on the outside. Anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like full on. Looks like that full on. But what I did was take it and I kind of smudged it into the lips with my finger to get more of that kind of version. Okay, so that is the first look. I will see you tomorrow with another look. Okay, so day 2 with the week of Wet n Wild, or whatever it is I'm calling it. I will go ahead and run down what I have on my face today quickly for you today. Again, I have the Revlon Color Stay. Today for primer, I can't remember if I said yesterday I used the Rimmel. Today I went back to the Touch and Soul. Just kind of testing different ones to see how it works. Concealer today, I kind of used a combo of the Boots concealer, which I find really drying, Boots number 7, and then the Maybelline Age Rewind on top of that. Bronzer was the Catrice bronzer again. Today on my cheeks, I used the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink, which looks like that. And, excuse me, as my base today, I used the Revlon Color Tattoo in Mossy Green. And then on top of that, again, I'm working out of those 2 Wet n Wild palettes, Comfort Zone and then the I Heart Matte. I took this color here, all over the lid. I took this color here, which is that duochrome. It's kind of like Matte Club, you know the one. That's on the outer third. And then I took, on a fluffy brush, this crease color, kind of how I did yesterday, only a little bit heavier, in the crease. And then I took, not so much in, I shouldn't say in the crease, but just kind of as a little bit of a transition. Then I used the brow bone color as my highlight. And underneath I took that definer color underneath, and I didn't love that. I wanted a little more definition in the outer quarter, and I didn't want brown, I didn't want black. So I kind of combined the brown and the black together. I just dipped my brush into both a couple of times, and then just really defined the outer corner. I decided not to use a liner on my top line today, but I did use Milani's black on my waterline. And then for mascara today, I'm trying out this, I've had this for a long time, but I haven't tried it. The Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express. It's okay, I didn't love it. It's day one, I know. But I mean, it did a nice job of separating and lengthening. I don't mean length, but it did a nice job of separating. And I just wanted a little more volume. So then I had this open to the Prestige My Blackest Lashes on top of that. So I'm just playing around a little bit. And then I have the lip butter in Peach Parfait on my lips. Zoom you in. It's a little bit different of a look for me today. I like it though. Alright, I will see you back tomorrow for look 3. Okay, so day 3 of my 4 looks, 2 palettes with the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone and I Heart Matte palette. Same thing on my face today as far as foundation. For blush today, I have this L'Oreal True Match blush, and it says Warm Shawd Blush on the bottom. There's no color on the back because I, in my infinite wisdom, ripped that off, but it's Bare something. I really like this blush. It's very, very pretty. Excuse me, boy. These early morning videos are tough on my clearing of the throat. Today I set everything with my Rimmel Stay Matte, and this is just in 003 Natural. For bronzer today, I broke out and I'm trying the Revlon Photo Ready. And actually I used that for something else, so we'll come back to that. Okay, so as you can see, I did something a little bit more dramatic today. I kind of wanted to show something in the palette that would be a little more dramatic. So all over my lid, I used this eyelid color from the kind of the brown side here. And then with a really fluffy brush, I used the crease color kind of in the crease to soften and not warm it up, but to soften and just kind of blend it. Again, I took a combination of, on the I Heart Matte, these 2 colors here, swirled my brush in both of them and also transitioned up with that. And then I used the brow bone color as my actual brow bone highlight. Then what I did for the obvious darker part is I took my CoverGirl Liquiline Blast in brown, which looks like this. It's got the one with the little smudgy thingy dealy on the end, and then it's brown. And I did obviously a really thick line with that. I smudged it out with my Real Techniques. It's the other thing. I'm trying to use only drugstore brushes this month as well, but that's becoming tricky because I don't have a ton. But anyway, so I smudged it out with this little one that comes in one of their kits. It's called the Shadow Brush. And then after I smudged it a little bit, then I took this definer color, the shimmery one, and I really kind of created the shape and did the darker color on the lid, brought it out a little bit. And then just to kind of, I don't know, I just felt like I needed something else to pull it together. I took a little bit of the crease color. Maybe because this is warm too. But I don't know, I just felt like I needed a little something else. I took that and kind of went over it. Maybe it was too sparkly for me or something, I don't know. And so I took that and kind of went over that up into that color. So I'm not sure that it's my favorite look I've ever created, but you know, I'm all about honesty and showing you guys what what I'm doing with the palettes, whether it's good or not. So that's what I got going on. Underneath my lash line, I wanted something down there, but I didn't want anything really, really dark. So what I did was I took the Revlon Color Stay Quad, the bronzer thingy, and then I just kind of swirled my brush in the top in these two colors here, and then brought that under, just so there was a little bit of definition there. Mascara today, I have a combination of the My Blackest Lashes, which I like, and it gives a little bit of volume. But it clumps my lashes together, so then I separated it out with Maybelline 1 by 1, which smells horrid. Just saying. Okay. Oh, and I don't have lips on. I'm gonna put my lips on, I'll be right back. I'm such a little lip neglector. I had these pulled out and then I never put them on. So I have the Jordana Rockin' Rose lip liner. And I lined and filled in my lips completely. And then I used the Essence in Creamy Nude, which I really, really like. Might have to look into more of those Essence. Just saying. Okay, let me zoom in. So that is what it looks like. So when I close it, it looks a little bit funky because I have hooded eyes, but when you look at it straight on, it kind of gives the shape. Hopefully that makes sense. Closed, funky. Straight on, the shape makes sense. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow with the final look. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So look for with the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette today, and of course the I Heart Matte palette with it. I wanted to do as close as I get to kind of a no makeup look. I wanted to see what I could accomplish with that with these two palettes. So first I'll tell you I still have the Revlon Color Stay going today. Tried a different primer, which you saw. I realized that today I was going to record my haul for this, and you're going to see the haul first, so I could go ahead and use it. The Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. Trying out some of those drugstore primers, even though I said I wasn't going to buy any. And bronzer today, I have the same Revlon bronzer. And then for blush today, and I have to say I really like it, I used the blush that I picked up. I can get it open. It's a CoverGirl. I don't know if it's is it a Cheekers? Yeah, Cheekers in Brick Rose 180. It's pretty. I really like it. I'm sure more to come on that. And then Clump Crusher mascara. And then the Revlon Color Stay Rose Lip Liner, which looks like this, and that's a retractable. It looks like that when it's together. And then also from something I picked up, the Kate Moss Rimmel, whatever this is called, in 08. And it looks like that. And it's on my lips. It's matte, but I really like it. It's a Kristin color for sure. Okay, so on my lids today, I did with the fluffiest brush that I have that's drugstore, which is kind of, I used the My Glam fluffy kind of 224-inch brush. I put this color all over the eyelid. And that was the only color that I used from the Comfort Zone palette this time. And then in my crease, I used this eyelid color right here, kind of a skin color. And then the brow bone color right here. Obviously on my brow bone. And then I took a combination, believe it or not, of the eyelid and the crease color here and ran that underneath, just because I didn't want it quite as dark as that. And then I did take just the tiniest bit of this crease color out in the outer corner into the crease just for a little bit of definition. I also took that crease color as my liner on a liner brush just across the upper lash line and a little mascara. So let me zoom in. So just your very basic eye look. Since yesterday was quite dramatic. Alright, so then I hope you guys enjoyed this first kind of video for Drugstore December. I don't think I'll do a ton of the 4 looks, you know, 1 palette or 2 palettes. I just want to do this because it has been highly requested. So I started it obviously the last week in November so that I would have something up for you guys right away. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it below. Let me know which look you like best. I'm always curious about that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye!